Hey guys, it's Dot and Fido. How we doing? Glad to be joining you again. Well, I've been playing this release version 1.0.0 of Minecraft and having a lot of fun creating things dealing with pistons. However, in order to create the sticky piston, which is what a couple of our pieces are going to need to use, we need slimes. And in the last couple episodes, you've seen that I've been really trying hard to find these things, to the point where I had come underground, where I had actually found a slime or two, and kind of made the room area where I had found it larger, so that I could hopefully find some slimes. So I've got this large room over here where they could spawn. I've got another one over here. And then, where did I put it? Somewhere, oh, it was up here, I think. There was another area that I had done, which I think, where'd it go? Oh, down here. Just another little area that I had cleaned out. And it was actually this area where I had found the two slimes that had given us the couple of slime balls needed to get started. But I'm still waiting forever for slimes. So I did a fair amount of research on slimes in general. So let me just show you what I've been working on. Let's pause the game and I'm going to hop over to the internet. I use this Minecraft wiki a lot to find out how Minecraft works, what its limits are, what its possibilities are. And it's just minecraftwiki.net. You let the page load, you can type in what you're looking for here and it'll find it easy enough. Well, they've got a fairly detailed page on slimes, and I'm not going to read through the entire thing, but there's one thing that was kind of neat. When slimes first came out in this game, you could only find them on the bottom 16 layers of the map. Didn't matter how light the cave was or even what time of day it was, but you had to dig way down deep to find them. But it says as of the 1.9 pre-release 5, they can spawn up to layer 40. So if we come back to Minecraft for a second, that's why this room, if I hit the F3 key, you'll see that it's at a Y level of 35. So we have got, 35 is, I believe, floor level. So then that would be 36, 37, 38, 39, 40 way up here. So this area right here should be able to spawn slimes based on that piece of information. But then, as we come down later, it gets a little bit more technical, and it talks about slimes only spawning in certain chunks of the game that are determined pseudo-randomly based on whatever seed your world is in, and only below layer 40. Okay, now that again is wrong. Okay, or I'm sorry, below layer 40. That's right. Okay, now here it is. Roughly 10% of all the chunks will be able to spawn slimes. And then here's the actual code from the source code of the game. So we're talking 10% of the chunks in the game have the ability to spawn slimes. Okay? Now, that means that you would need to find the chunks where slimes have the ability of spawning. Now we know they can spawn in the chunk we're in because we've seen it happen. But since you only have a 1 in 10 chance of a slime spawning, you want to make sure that your light level is high enough so that the other mob types cannot spawn themselves. Okay? So then I was looking farther down, and there's a section down here that gives you some tools that you can use to find slimes. And the top two on the wiki are actually internet applets. One of those applets makes reference to another page on the Minecraft forums site. which is minecraftforum.net. And I tweaked in here, and it's very similar to the information you have on the wiki. There was something in here that I thought was kind of interesting as well. See, they mentioned that in 100 the height limit was increased to 40. Now, a bounding box was checked. That means that if you found slimes in abundance, you cannot create traps anymore because of the way the new bounding box works. So there was something I noticed down here, and I forget. Oh, here it is. They're talking about the sizes of slimes. The big slimes need a 2.4 by 2.4 by 2.4 chunk of space, which means that the room would have to be at least 3 by 3 by 3. Well, again, that's to spawn one slime. Okay, so the larger you make the room, the more of these 3 by 3 by 3s you could create. But look at this. Every slime has the same chance of spawning. That means when it can spawn a slime, it might be a big one, it might be a medium one, it might be a small one. So again, that's a 33% chance. Okay, so now you've got a 10% chance that a slime will spawn, and that if that possibility exists, you got a 33% chance you might only get a small slime. You see? So you really want a bigger room so that your chances of spawning some big ones are better. With a small slime, you hit them once, and if we go back to the wiki, I believe it says that, where did it go? Right here. You kill him and he'll give you between 0 and 2 slime balls. Okay, so you kill a little one and you're guaranteed between 0 and 2. Okay, you kill a big one, it splits in 2 small slimes. So now you've just doubled your chances of getting more slime balls. Hit a big one, it splits into a medium one, usually 2 or 3. Split those, they go into small. See? So you really want the big slime. Okay? This page is great if you just want to do reading on the numbers. It's pretty technical, but it's pretty nuts too. Well, anyways, back here where we were talking about these slime finding tools, the top two you can actually run in your web browser. And here's the first one. And before we start using it, it says down here that if you use long distances, and that's right here, okay, you can locate clusters. That means areas where there's multiple chunks close together where slimes can spawn. Or small ones if you just want to locate single chunks directly around you. So again, this is interesting. If you locate a single chunk that slimes can spawn, that means within that area you have a 10% chance of spawning a slime, with a 1/3 chance that it's going to be a big slime. But if you could find one of these clusters, that means one chunk directly next to another chunk where both chunks have the ability of generating slimes. Right on the border in between the chunks, you have the possibility that a slime could be generated in each chunk, which, if you think about it, doubles the amount of your possibility. You see that? Okay. Well, let's take a look at this one. This one here is the Minecraft Slime Finder, and you can actually use it in a couple of ways. You can either point to your level.dat file, or in this box you could manually enter your seed value. Well, let's do both so you see how to do it. If you want to go get your level.dat file, you would hit browse and it would open up a window, and let's bring this down so we can see it. And the easiest way to do this is to just come up here. I'm using Windows 7, so my window looks a little different. But up at the top, you can click in here. If you can't do it up here, you could actually try doing it down here. And basically, you type the % symbol, DATA, app data, and another percent symbol, hit your enter key, and that takes you into a roaming folder that's buried in your hard drive. And in this roaming folder, you're going to find a .minecraft folder. Go in here and you see some more folders, and it's the one called Saves that has all of the worlds that you've created. And it's this Let's Play world, which is the one that my Let's Play series is based on. I come in here, and here is that level.dat file. So I could highlight that, hit open, and it puts in the full path. See that? I mean, look at how long that is. To the level.dat. Okay? So that's the one way to do it. The other way to do it is to get the seed manually. So if we hop back here to our Minecraft, and you're sitting in the game, and you happen to hit your F3 key, then I'm going to hit the escape key to pause it. Okay? In 1.0.0, they actually tell you your seed value. So if I move my Minecraft window down a bit, I can actually get at this one. Now, unfortunately, you can't come in here even when you're back in the game. Well, see, you can't even get over there. But if you have your mouse, you can't highlight this. You see, okay? So I'm going to wait till this pauses out. And when I click on this window, it's going to hide this. So I'm going to have to go back and forth. So it's -1834. -1834. Okay, back to the Minecraft window. 8182. 8182. And then the last one is 97. 97. Okay. All right, then let's bring the whole game back into view. If I can get this lined up perfectly. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to turn off F3, and we'll pause that, come back here. Okay, so that's the seed for the world we're in. Now you could also click random seed on a world that you hadn't yet created and use this tool as a way of figuring out which world you should generate to find a ton of slimes right in your area. All right, but now before you hit the search, you've got to fill in this area, and you've got two areas here. It says you could set the coordinate boundaries for the area to check, leaving the central point in the distance, leave central point and distance blank, meaning don't do this. So you either fill these out or you fill these out. Okay? But you notice they're both asking for an X and a Z. X and a Z. Okay? This zeros is just another way of specifying distance. Okay? Well, to get those, we're going to have to go back to Minecraft again. And you got to look at that F3 screen again. Okay? So over here, we've got X, Y, and Z. So we need the numbers ahead of the decimal point. Don't put the decimals in. I tried that once and got incorrect results. So I've got 3960 on the X. And I'm going to use this one down here. 3960. Okay? And then on the Z, 1308. 1308. And then the last piece is distance. Okay? If you leave it at 0, it's going to look directly around where you are. So let's give that a shot and see what it's going to find. Okay, it's loading, it's loading. There it goes. It needs Java just like Minecraft. And in a second, it should draw us a little map. Okay, come on. There it goes. Okay, now, since I said 0, that basically meant don't tell me about anything else around me. Tell me about the chunk that I am located in. In other words, it's one square. And you notice it's green, which is telling us slimes can spawn in our area. Okay, so let's come up and try a slightly bigger number. I'm going to say 16. Then I'm going to search again. Okay, so now you'll notice it spanned out a few more. Okay, and it actually went 16. So we had said 3960, which is, see this X? It's kind of right in the middle. See here, 3952, 3968. So 3960 is right in the middle of this. And 1308, again, 1296, 1312. It's right in the middle, you see? So this is telling us that the chunk we're in now has the ability of spawning slimes, and the chunk right below us. Okay? All right, let's double this again. Let's try 32. We'll come out a little more. So now we can see that there are other chunks around us. But look, this is where we are now. This is a nearby chunk, and then a whole lot of area where we just have no possibility. All right, let's try the last one, 64. Okay. I mean, you can go higher, but the higher this number is, the farther away you're going to have to walk. So these are the singles that they talked about. These are examples of chunks or clusters. And we seem to have this guy here. So I'm going to come back down to 16, which I believe just showed us the 1. Yeah. Okay. And you can see that. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. There's another tool, this guy. It was also located back here. It's the second one on the wiki page. And this works the same way. So I'm just going to come back here and I'm going to do some copy paste. I'm going to grab the seed value, drop it in, and I'm going to come back and get the X value and paste it in, and the Z value and paste it in. And now this one doesn't have distance, okay? It has zooming. So watch, we're going to hit go there. Notice the numbers have updated, okay? It's still updating, so we'll have to give it a second to update. And in a minute we should see something very similar, okay? It says you can drag the map around, or you can zoom in and out. And I want to see if I can't zoom in a little bit. I think it's having some trouble generating here. Come on. Generate.
Hello.
Hi, daughter. How are you?
Good.
I'm trying to find slimes because I can't do anything good in my world without slimes. Okay, now I'm going to say update map. Oh, it says go there. Oh, that's what it was. I said go there. Then we have to say update. That's what I didn't do. All right, so let's see. Come on. I see it doesn't. This one doesn't seem like it wants to work. Come on. 3952. And okay, I must have zoomed out a little. Let's see. Yeah, see, for some reason this one doesn't seem like it's wanting to work. All right, I'm going to hit F5 because you need slimes if you want to build pistons, certain kinds of pistons, and slimes don't spawn very often. All right, well, this one seems like it's having issues working perhaps with 1.0.0. Okay, so we're going to have to leave that one alone. All right, so let's go back to this one where we've been concentrating. Like I said, we are right in the middle of the X and the Z, so we're sitting right here. Okay? The best place for spawning of slimes would be in between two chunks that had the ability to spawn slimes. So really, our X value would be perfect. So if we could find a location that had a Z value of 1312, that would be right on the border of these two chunks and it would be the best place to go. Actually, let's just come out here. Let's try 64 for a second. I think we did 64. Yeah, we did. How about 128? I'm looking for one more scenario. Okay, there's a scenario there. All right. So again, we've zoomed way out. So again, we are sitting right here. But here's the scenario I was looking for. Do you see this area here? If you could position yourself right here, or right here, or even right here, that would be at an area where you were very near 3 chunks that had the ability to spawn slimes. But look, we're way over here. Okay, so that's going to be quite a distance. So I think we are just going to play around. And did I say 16? Yeah. I think we are just going to play around with this one. So again, our X was perfect. Right in the middle is perfect. Our Z is sitting right here. We need to move to a location where our Z value is 1312. Okay? So what I want to do is I'm going to move this off screen so that I can still see the numbers. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Oh, here they are. Okay. And what did we say we wanted now? 1312. 1312. Oh, it's a graph. Okay, you get it with the F3 key. Okay, so if we just kind of move around here, we want what the heck now? I keep losing this. Oh, there it goes. Okay. 3960. Okay, 3960. So let's just run a test here. If I walk this way, okay, my X is going the wrong way. Alright, so 3960. So if I don't want the X to change, yeah, see that? I want to be going this way. Alright, and we want our Z to go, what did we say? 1312? Is that what we said? Which is, see how the Z is going lower. So if we turn around and walk this way, look at that. I'll be dipped. Alright, let's hold off. Let's hold on this one. 3960 to 1312. Yeah, 1312. Right there is the border. Okay? That means, and I'm going to get rid of this thing, that means this wall is in between 2 chunks. This is one chunk. Beyond this wall is a second chunk. So, alright, so we're going to do 2 things.
Did slimes kill you?
They can. The big ones and the medium ones can as well. Alright, I'm going to just put a piece of dirt right here to mark what we want to do next episode. Alright, in our next episode, we want to get ready to increase our chances of spawning slimes. This actually was the area we saw slime spawning in. I want to make this room go that way even farther, so that this chunk and that chunk have an equal amount of possibility to spawn slimes. Then, what I would like to do is make a little, maybe we'll do it down here even, a spiral staircase that goes all the way down to bedrock.
That's sweet.
And build another large room, because they also had said originally slimes only spawned in the lower 16 levels. They say that they'll come up to level 40 now, but why don't we build 2 large rooms?
What the heck?
Well, this was another one that I built that was supposed to be big enough.
But it wasn't.
Well, I don't know. It's just, like I said, it just doesn't seem like it's wanting to. Actually, you know what? Let's just run a test, because I didn't do this off camera. Let's stand in the middle of this room. We'll go a little bit more. Alright, let's do an F3. Okay, I'm going to pause it. And let's bring up that web page again. And All right. Let's try this. We have an X of 3934. 3934. And a Z of 1283. 1283. Let's see if this room falls within. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Okay. So,
Why is there no other
okay.
green dot?
Well, because it must be a slightly larger one. Let's double it out here. This must be another chunk.
Okay.
Yeah, look. See, when I bring it out.
Oh, over
Yeah.
Here.
Okay. All right. See, so we lucked out. So this is that other room right here. And this is the wall. And this room happens to also be in a chunk where slimes can spawn. Okay? So we're good there. All right, so that's good. I was thinking maybe we had spent all that time for making this huge room, in a chunk that isn't going to spawn slimes. All right, so I think I'm going to end this episode by going up top and making some more iron tools, so that in our next episode we can come back down and build 2 more spawning rooms.
Oh, hi!
Hey, I found one.
Are you gonna keep it good?
Well, I decided that Fido, which is what I'm calling this dog, is going to stay inside so that he doesn't die.
But you need to feed him?
Yeah, possibly.
Possibly.
Right. Yeah, I don't know if I will. Maybe I will.
Goodbye, people.
Let's see. And I got 2, so we'll make 2 of those.
You're still
Boom,
videoing.
boom. I know I am. I said we're trying to make tools to get ready. Okay.
Ow.
All right, we'll put the dirt over there.
When's the next video?
Actually, very shortly after I finish this one. Maybe we'll have some breakfast first. All right, guys, so we've got a ton of iron pickaxes, a ton of iron shovels. Oh, shoot, I had another one over here, so I really do have a ton. All right, let's just do a little cleanup. This we'll put back out of the way. This we'll put back out of the way. There.
2 pieces.
Well, stuff I don't need. Everything else can stay. That's fine. Oh, torches. We are going to need torches big time. Because remember, you need a big room for the slimes to spawn in. Plus, they said that slimes will spawn in any light level. So you could make a large dark room and they could spawn in. But all the really bad mobs spawn in darkness. So if we make a large room that had a ton of light, the bad ones aren't going to spawn. You see? So that'll be good. Okay, so we're going to end this.
Bye.
Right, Fido? Right, daughter? And,
You're going to see him maybe in like 2 more seconds.
Yeah, but this is going to be a different episode. Okay?
Bye.
All right, so next time we go back down below, educated, and we can do some more work. All right. Bye-bye.